Hi everyone. How you doing? I love that he has long pants and white socks on. Yoshi. He's very cute. Both of them seem to have absorbed Kendra's very calm personality. They've been so good all afternoon. crispy? It's Thursday already. It seems like he's long, doesn't it? Yeah, who was the last long one? He sure didn't get that from his mother. I was thinking the same thing. I wonder if he'll have short legs and a long body. Figgy has short legs and a short body. He'll look like a wiener dog. That's not nice. He's been eating all afternoon. They've been in the box together all afternoon. That white towel, I just took it out of the dryer and he loved. Looks like Figgy likes it too. Nice and warm. It's supposed to get really hot tomorrow, I heard, and Sunday. Not to mention Saturday. I have to go upstairs now and then and let the St. Bernard out of the bathroom. He locks himself in there, and then he barks. And he's just happy when I come up. He thinks I'm his hero, because every time he sees me, I'm letting him out of a trapped situation. Sometimes they forget to close the bathroom door and he goes in there. And I think I've told that before. Pippi, do you want your mattress down? Huh? Do you? I'll get it down for you. We have so much stuff in here, she doesn't have room for her $300 memory foam mattress. We have to kind of slide it in between the kennels. Yep, yep. You can sit right by us. Yeah. There we go. He might be. I told Ben, the dad up there, that he should be able to come down here when, you know, when they very seldom leave him home alone. But when they do, it would be fun for him to come down here. That's all we need. Hi, Mary Ann. Whoops. Oh, we don't know. They've never met. But I did, you know, I kind of wish he'd bring him back in the backyard. He stays up on the deck upstairs. He's quiet. All I ever hear, sometimes I hear his little tippy tap nails on the floor. Oh, I also hear him lay down sometimes. It's like a big train laying down on the floor. If I had the camera over here, I'd show you where Pippa is, laying on her mattress. I'm sure he would get along with the girls. Whether the girls would get along with him, I don't know. Now, no one has ever heard Figgy bark before. She had Yoshi, but now she's barking. She has a big husky voice. Yoshi has a cute little undertail, you know, little different coat, or whatever you call it, fur there. Hair under his tail. It's like light, like his mom. Ed says he'll change in color. Yeah, I hope so. I wish they would get along. He's a real nice boy, and he's about 10 years old. He does not look 10 years old. And he has no problems with walking or anything. I know Ed is so good at tail trimming. I think he's the best in Minnesota, but I'm his mom. But no kidding, he does a better job than Dr. Jim. Even Dr. Jim's wife thinks so. Yeah, it's just beautiful. I don't know how he does it. I was showing him off, Yoshi off to the neighbors across the back, Sarah and Scott, and they just love him, of course. And oh, they said they wondered if the puppy was born because they heard him squealing the other night, and I said, oh, that must have been the night the tails came off. because, I mean, he hasn't been outside, and if he is out, he doesn't cry. So they could hear him, you know, but he did cry a little, and that was the end of it. He never had any more trouble. Well, of course you would love his little tail, Crispy. If she only had to have one, it's a good thing it was Yoshi. Couldn't do any better than Yoshi. Yeah, he opened his eyes late Tuesday night, so yeah, they were open yesterday. Mm-hmm. Yeah. They were really open last night, and probably yesterday noon, or 1 or whatever. You'll see them tonight. Figgy even let him, I think she was up here wondering where he was when we took him up, but she even let him stay up here without any trouble. It's kind of fun seeing him moving around. I think he'll be walking soon. This morning he weighed 764 grams, which was a 59-gram gain in the last 24 hours. But now, you know, he's even bigger than that now. Fun, yeah, he's got 2 dark eyes. They look dark anyway. I suppose the eyes can change a little bit. Some of Figgy's litter mates have beautiful, like, green eyes and light brown eyes. So that litter had real different eyes, different colored eyes. But nobody had 2 different colored eyes. I mean, in the same body. You mean his growing? Yeah. Hi, Mary. Mary Ellen. I mowed the front and the back. Kendra was here today taking care of the puppies for me. She had her orientation afternoon today, And she came about 10 o'clock, and we watched the Waltons and fooled around and had lunch. And then after, in the morning before lunch, I cut the front. Before the Waltons, I cut the front. And then, of course, she had never seen the Waltons. But then I went out and did the whole backyard, and it looks nice, and it's going to be miserable for the weekend, so I'm glad I got it done. And she's going to come now. She's very good at taking care of the dogs. And she got her license, so she drives over. And she charges me mileage, too. That's good. She doesn't have a job yet. Louise is working 2 different jobs. Okay, Mary Ann. Lurkers are good. Yeah, I really did enjoy having her here, and I didn't have to, I've never left them. I've never left him alone. So it was kind of nice to have a break and not have to, run always to check on him. A lot of people met here. People are coming up with the the year and the litter where they met, because it's been 10 years now since Barbara the Singleton and Maestro, Kobe Maestro, were born in 2010. And now we have another one, another Singleton. It looks like Pip wants a better blanket on her mattress. It's so funny the way Figgy kind of she kicks her back legs and can kind of turn on her back if she needs to. I've never seen any dog do that with a litter. I found a couple of the old throws that we used to use in the old litter box. I remember this one. I'll show you when I pick up the camera. Yeah, and he doesn't even act like a Singleton. Looks like he's going to get up and walk here any day. I've seen him trying to straighten right up. Hippie is, yeah. Well, it looks like he might be done nursing for a while. We can take a look at his eyes, and I'll show you. But Pip's got her back turned toward the camera, so I don't know what that's about. But she was really upset the other night when Figgy barked in a mean way at her and kind of snapped. And then Of course, she answered with another one, so there was a little bit of, oh, not really fighting, but Pip didn't like it, and then later Figgy tried to apologize, but Pip would have nothing to do with it, and she turned a cold shoulder to Fig and wouldn't accept her apology. It was kind of cute. Yeah. Deborah sent this cute card in. She made it for us. South Carolina, what's her name? Yeah, South Carolina fan, Deborah. I think she'll come on sometime. Oh, you want to see Fig? There she is. And that's her mattress where she lays. We're so crowded down here. And I keep bringing more and more stuff in. Oh, he's nice and warm. Oh, he wants to go to sleep now. He's a very calm little dog. There's his little different color butt under his tail. And his just beautiful little tail. Oh my gosh, Ed outdid himself. It's a tail just like Toonie's, and she had the cutest tail. And there's his white socks. Well, there's one anyway. And he's got long pants on. And the Kira dot. And the Pascaline shawl that is just perfect. Just exactly like Pascalina's. And what else? Oh, his Pippa eye dot. We'll see that when he turns around. Yeah. He's sweet, all right. And there's Figgy. She was running around so hard last night that I thought, why did I let her do that? She just had a major surgery. But her incision is all healed up, so she must be healed up inside too. I'll make an appointment to have doctor check her out. I think it's included in the exorbitant price they charge for the cesarean. But it was worth it. Sure was. Look at his little hand. His paws have really grown. That's what I notice. I should have taken his paw prints. Look at that little foot. Davida should see this. He's getting little black dots. They're all filling in. Yeah. He's a little sweetie. He's got I think he's got kind of a long nose. Doesn't look like a bulldog nose. There's not many wrinkles, but I guess they'll develop maybe. Yeah. I remember when we saw Iris for the first time, Ed said, "Now there's a looker." But I like the littlest one who had to stay in her own nursery. And her name was Fig. It still is. And Iris went to one of the best homes in Minnesota. She's always wearing the latest bulldog creations. Yeah. I wonder if we'll be able to have a pizza party before the summer gets over. I guess we will, because we always met outside. And there's usually not more than 10 people. Oh, you mean Figgy? Oh, yeah. Oh, Iris, too. Iris turned out to be a beauty. She was always beautiful. She was always just stunning. Always. She's just a beautiful dog. Yeah, that's what I said. Oh, you have to be less than 10? Well, we don't usually have 10 people, do we? No. No, we don't. I see a mosquito or something flying around. He's good at making those jerking movements. Look at his little toes. I remember when one of the puppies got an infected toe. We had to take him in to the doctor. I was telling the afternoon people that Banfield is taking over all of the vet hospitals. I called to see where Dr. Julie is, and she left the Larpenteur Animal Hospital, and Dan Anderson retired. He's the one that owned it. He retired, sold out to Banfield, and Dr. Julie went to I forget the name of it right now, right on Snelling Avenue. And I tried to call there to see if maybe all our records could be sent over. And no one answered the phone. Yeah. And they said, don't leave a message, just try to call back later. And I've called many times and no answer. So, well, I've never been there, but I don't like it because it's like a conglomerate or big corporation or something. You want to see his eyes? Yeah. Wake up. Marianne wants to see your eyes. Wake up, little boy. Wake up. Marianne thinks he's going to be one of those nice boys. And I bet he will be, because he seems real calm. He seems like his grandpa Odin. I kiss him all the time. I suppose that's not so good. I don't want to give him any germs. Human germs. There he is. Can you open your eyes, little boy? No, he says he's too sleepy. Oh, yeah. He's too sleepy. But his nose is really dark, isn't it? Oh, I know. Pippa sometimes... Oh, there's a little eye opening. He's so relaxed. Sometimes Pippa looks at me when Figgy is giving her a hard time, and it's like, oh no, not again. And Mark was over here the other day and said, for the first time, and I've only seen Mark a couple times, he never comes here, but he said, Pippa says, oh, not another one of these. Not another one. Oh, Banfield. Wow. Oh, no. Really? Are they at... Well, where do you shop then? Where do you get your pet supplies? I guess he's not going to open his eyes for you, Marianne. Hey, 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 wake up. Wake up, baby. Wake up. There's a little eye. I don't think they're both blue. It's probably bright, huh? Yeah, can you stand up? Can you stand up? He says, please leave me alone, Gramsie. Oh, yeah, Chuck and Don's. All right. Yeah, because they have a big Banfield store at... I shopped at Petco for years, but then I switched to PetSmart. And then I tried Chuck and Don's, but I was upset about them for some reason. Oh, they wouldn't give me credit for many bags of dog food because I switched brands. So I switched stores. Look at that little foot. and little butt. Let's see, it was a week tomorrow that he had his tail snipped. Corey and Ed came, and they didn't even come in the house. And he had his real nice new snippers with him. And he had me boiling water, and we sterilized him, and snip, snip, and he was gone. Hardly any trouble at all. No trouble, in fact. He didn't cry. I guess he cried outside, but he didn't cry in the house or anything. He just does not complain. Yeah, maybe I'll have to go back there. But Banfield is just taking over everywhere. In fact, I think Chuck and Don's has a Banfield in their store. They've got some kind of vet outfit in there. And I was always so kind of smug because I had Dr. Julie. Dr. Julie comes to the house to see Pippa, you know, and I was feeling so good. And now this. And Dr. Dan took Kenny's bird, you know, that was upstairs in the Larpenteur. Oh, he's a scratcher. That's cute. I don't know when we've had a scratcher last. He likes me to rub his elbow. Yeah, you know the story about me going in there the first time and they said, "Are you a friend of Chuck's?" And I said, "No, I don't know Chuck." And they laughed. But yeah, I am a friend of Chuck's. But no, you have to buy like 12 bags of the same dog food in order to get a free bag or whatever you get. Maybe 5 cents off the next bag or something. Yeah, they were nice, all right. Well, I think this coming week is going to show a big change in him. Because he's not a regular singleton. He's going to be walking and probably talking by next week. He's so cute. They sure grow up fast, though. Okay. I was thinking about getting a couple of cans. Maybe I will tomorrow. Kendra's going to come back so I can take the grass clippings up to the compost. And I'm going to sneak off to a couple of stores while I'm out. Oh my gosh, it's already 7:47. That sounds familiar. My sister and brother-in-law went to California to visit. Oh, no, Florida. They are from California. So they went from one hot spot to the other. I don't go anywhere much. But Mark and I are going to a graduation party, his grandson, on Saturday, but we're not staying long. Oh, you mean Kendra, Mary? Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot better than the night we were in two different chat rooms. I think I've got the technology on this thanks to Ed Pelto. He was so, um, and it's so simple. It's so simple. I don't know what, but you know how that is once you get the hang of it. And he kept saying, "You'll get the hang of it. You just have to do it more often." Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad you're all here. It's funny when Ed comes in and then there's two Ed Peltos signed in. Oh, he doesn't even like to have his feet stretched out. Yeah. Oh. How many people were there, Mary? Lake Tahoe is nice, though. I've been there, believe it or not. It's kind of bluish green, right? Like, he loves to, he does his, leg lifts. He was doing this yesterday, I think. This was his picture that I had on. Every day I try to have a kind of a cute picture. 46. Were they all wearing masks? Hmm. Oh, that's nice. He's a mover and a shaker. I'm thinking he needs a trainer. He also likes massages. I think Crispy taught me this one on their butts. Oh, okay. Now Fig seems to be snoring. Somebody's snoring. Well, it's too bad you're not going to get to see Pippa's face. We put down the mattress because sometimes Figgy won't let her up on the futon for a while. Oh gosh, that's all we need is to have some hurricanes and tornadoes. Yeah. Yeah. Work done. Yeah, it's going to be great. We'll have to invite Melissa and little Mia over for our party. Are we going to have wine? Oh, yeah. Melissa, um, yeah, both of them. Mm-hmm. Oh, that must be Ed. Yep, there's Ed Pelto. We're good, and I think everyone sounds real good, Ed. Oh, and Yoshi is just the best of all. Oh, did you see his tail, Ed? Oh, and the little, Ed is so busy he doesn't get over much. Look at the little coloring under his tail. And his tail is just gorgeous. Just absolutely one of your prize tails. And it's all healed up too. I put A&D on it every night. He doesn't really care for it, for me to do that, but I do it anyway. And he has a sitz bath every night. And one night Mary Ann said she needs to put her butt in a sitz bath. Oh, we're quite the group, aren't we? How do you like him, Ed? He's such a cute boy, and his eyes opened early, and his nose is all black, and he's got a pippa-dot, but it's not quite a pippa-dot because it's connected to this side here. Open your eyes for people. Yeah, there you go. They're dark. Yeah, he's a nice boy. Doesn't he have a long nose, Ed? Cool dude. Oh, he's just completely relaxed. Now I like these notifications that come in while I'm on the Starship, Ed. Oh, he misses puppies. But he's really busy, so he would be... Oh, just... I mean, I'm tired, and I just have one here. I laid down about 6:15 today, and it's lucky I woke up to put the Starship in gear. Yeah, you know you miss them. It's his favorite thing to do. And, of course, he was hoping that Figgy would have 12 of them. And then they would have gone to the barn at a month old. After they, they don't get smothered or anything. Yeah, Ed is the main heating and air conditioning guy around his little town. And his Kira Dot. He's going to be a nice boy. He is a nice boy. And he and his mother are getting the nursing down pat. Oh, you did too? I did too. And now I know so well how not to get lost in the maze of YouTube. Ed taught me really well. Yeah. Yeah, but it's nice I don't have to drive out there. I have driven out to that barn so many times every night, in the snow and in the blizzards. "33 years is a long time." Mine is about that old too, I think. Although I don't think Ed says it's not that old, but that was a really good one. Sometimes you get a real good one. Okay. Yeah. That's how I feel about my washing machine. My washing machine is over 20 years old, and I have a washer. I have Dan, the washer man, that comes and fixes it. Yeah, and that's what they said about my vacuum, too. I took my vacuum cleaner into the repair shop, and he said, oh, this motor is, they don't even make them like this anymore. Oh, there you go. They don't make them like they used to. Yeah, that's exactly what he said. No, but sometimes they do break, and then I have Dan come and he fixes my washer. In fact, I wish I had my old easy spin washer that I had when Ed was a baby. You know, you'd think, oh, I'll get the modern one, but no. That one I could use the water over and over again until you got to the last one was rugs. You wash the rugs. Night, Marianne. I guess it is almost time to go, unless anybody wants to stay longer. It looks like he's relaxed. Sure is a nice picture. And you know where I got Yoshi's name from? The technician that helped me with this computer. It's a new computer that I got. I don't think I've ever had a new computer. I always took the ones from under Savannah's bed. But anyway, his name was Yoshi. And I thought, oh, that's a cute name. I didn't know it was a cartoon character, or I might not have named him that. But I knew it right away. Okay, so it is, I think it's time to head off. I'm going to go lay down for another little nap. And I'll see you tomorrow at 1 o'clock. So have a good night, everybody. Thanks for stopping by, Ed. Oh, yeah. I have to hold him like we do. He likes to lay. You have to learn to lay on your back. But what he likes to do is, ever since he's been real little, he likes this position. Oh, he's opening his eyes real big. Yeah. Show. Oh, okay. All right. And so he likes to do this. Or maybe he's not gonna tonight. Well, anyway, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. There's Figgy. Let me put him down so that I don't have to worry about him. Go see your mama. Show people how you walk. See, he's strong. Yeah. And Figgy was really good too. And I wish she would kick for you. She kicks both her legs and flips on her back. Figgy does. Oh yeah. Oh, tuck in your wings. I love it when Crispy says that. And then I'll put on what I put on. Yeah, he's a good walker already. Okay, that's a nice good night scene. See you tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.